Your Highness, we must evacuate now.
I will not abandon my people.
Ambassador Fixera had spent 19 years serving the Sorvith Diplomatic Corps, and in all that time, she had learned one important lesson: never leave anything to chance. When she requested a coalition bodyguard for the Kareth Science Station conference, she listed every requirement with absolute precision. She wanted someone experienced, professional, discreet, and capable of blending into a room full of diplomats without drawing unnecessary attention. The Coalition Assignment Office assured her they had found the perfect candidate. His name was Sergeant Oren Vale. The paperwork described him as calm, disciplined, and highly qualified, but one critical detail was missing from his file. Through a simple administrative oversight, no one included the third page of his service record, the page that identified his homeworld, Earth, a Class 4 death world. To Fixera, he looked like an ordinary human. Tall, broad-shouldered, with dark curly hair and a quiet confidence that never crossed into arrogance. He listened carefully to every briefing, asked only 2 questions about the station's layout, and followed her without complaint. At first glance, he seemed exactly like every professional security officer she had worked with before. She had no idea that within a few hours, he would completely change her understanding of what a human from Earth was truly capable of. The Kareth Science Station stood as one of the Coalition's most advanced research facilities, where scientists from dozens of worlds studied everything from astrophysics and advanced materials to dangerous alien life forms that most civilians would never even hear about. The conference occupied the station's diplomatic wing, far away from the secure laboratories where deadly creatures were kept under heavy containment. Everything followed a perfect schedule. Diplomats exchanged formal greetings, researchers delivered presentations, and security teams quietly monitored every corridor. For the first 4 hours, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Then, without warning, emergency alarms echoed through the station. Deep inside the xenobiology wing, a transport container carrying a Vorkai predator suffered a catastrophic seal failure. The creature inside was no ordinary animal. It was an apex predator nearly 2 meters long, protected by thick armored plates and driven by pure instinct. As the containment door burst open, the beast stepped into the corridor, directly between the research wing and more than 40 diplomats. Panic spread instantly. Scientists ran for cover, station staff froze in fear, and armed security officers rushed toward the scene, desperately trying to stop the creature without risking innocent lives. Standing only a few meters away, Sergeant Oren Vale calmly moved in front of Ambassador Fixera, placing himself between her and the approaching monster. At that moment, the ambassador realized this conference was no longer a diplomatic mission. It had become a fight for survival.